That's like a cockpit inside, huh?
SVJ 60.
SVJ 63.
63.
63.
There are only 63
Cars like this
pieces,
in the
yeah.
world.
I'm driving it for the first time.
Oh, really? Oh. That's like a cockpit inside, a proper cockpit. Starting the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
How is that?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yes, sir? Oh,
Sir, you can, yeah.
yes. My goodness. This is surreal. Can I press the accelerator?
Yeah, you can.
Wow. This is like a cockpit, huh? It's like sitting in an aircraft. You've got all these. Do you drive this?
Yeah.
This is absolutely surreal. You've got a,
The Bangalore roads are so bad for this.
How do you manage to drive this though?
It's very rare, sir, honestly.
Yeah?
It's very rare.
What's your name?
Prithvi.
Prithvi. So how long have you had this?
It's been there for 5 years.
5
but,
years?
Yeah, we've got to drive it only a couple of times.
So you're a supercar enthusiast.
Not really. I'm into SUVs.
You're into SUVs.
Yeah.
And so how did this happen?
This because of dad. Dad is a...
This is like, I mean, just look at this. So it's completely electronic, right?
Yeah, well,
What are all these buttons for?
these are all the different kind of modes and stuff.
Strada.
Strada is, I don't know, a doctor will be able to explain it better than anyone else.
Doctor, what are all these modes?
These are the drive modes.
Okay.
Strada is street, sport,
Huh.
and Corsa is like a track mode.
Wow. This is incredible, huh?
This is a track machine.
Track
This
machine.
is all Alcantara and carbon fiber.
This is all carbon fiber.
This is Alcantara. Alcantara is synonymous with all sports cars.
Alcantara, that's a leather.
It's like a suede.
Like a suede. I mean, you want to literally caress it. This is insane. This is insane. And that note of the engine. Wow. I think I better get out of this car before I get carried away. How do you get out of this machine like this?
Getting in and getting out is the most challenging part.
But I think I managed it with some dignity. How do you typically get into the car? Just
Sideways.
Just sideways. Super.
Because you can't hear it.
Awesome.
So
Right.
that is for cooling.
Okay.
So the air aids in cooling the engine.
And what's Aventador? That's the...
That's a brand name. Aventador means bull. Aventador is like that Spanish, no, they do the bull thing.
They were the Matadors.
They are Matadors, but Aventador is like similar to that.
Maybe the master of the
Yes,
Matadors.
Yes.
So this is the Lamborghini SJ?
SVJ 60.
SVJ 63.
63.
63.
There are only 63
Cars like this
pieces,
in the
yeah.
world. So how many
This
cars in India?
I think
Zero,
right now
the
it's only
first one.
This is the first one.
Only one. Because only 63 cars in the world.
So you're a lucky son, I must say. Huh? And he says he's more into SUVs.
I'm more into the jungle life and stuff.
My goodness. This has to be far away from the jungle. Huh?
For this car, they need to actually airlift it, put it on a nice straight
Flatbed.
road and then
Flatbed, yeah, wherever you go, that's the case. Even to the track, no?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, then go.
I think when you're getting in and out of the car, you should make sure nobody sees you. Nobody, because that will take away all the cool quotient of being in a car like this.
Okay, I'll close the door, sir.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm driving it for the first time.
Oh, really?
I drove it on the track,
Okay.
on the Chennai, the Sri Perambuttur racetrack. So
So anything that I should know about being a co-passenger
Nothing specific, sir. Just enjoy the drive.
Oh, I love this. So this opens up and then you fire it.
Yes.
Never been in a fighter jet before. They probably have buttons like this. Certainly sounds like one.
Yeah.
But on the inside, it's not so loud.
It's not so loud. Yeah, the noise gets cut off.
Ah, okay. How old are you, Prithvi?
I'm 24, sir.
24.
Yeah.
And he has a dad who loves cars like these. But Prithvi loves jungle SUVs.
Yeah, I just love the SUVs like these Range Rovers and stuff.
Wow. So do they know that you're coming out? How come there's so many people here?
Oh, there are always people around here.
Yeah?
They just want to get the glimpse of the car.
Okay. Well, the cameras are for the... Oh.
The thing is, they've decently dug up all these roads, sir. Otherwise, it was a very nice road.
The clearance is very low in this car.
The clearance is very low, sir. You've got to be very careful.
Huh.
Yeah, because sometimes, it's like every sports car has a different ground clearance.
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, the Lamborghinis have a pretty good ground clearance compared to the others.
Huh.
But when it comes to the Ferraris and all, got to be really careful.
So this is such a joy. This is my first time ever in a supercar.
Oh, okay, sir.
I have only, I see people, I see supercars of course around, and I always wondered what it's like to be in one of them, and I'm getting the full treatment in this. Wow. So have you always grown around supercars?
Dad was always into that. I'm talking about his younger days. He's been narrating stories of, him doing up small cars like the CLO and all.
CLO, of course, the Daewoo CLO, my goodness.
So he's always been into cars, but now it's, he's been, God's been kind.
This is a different level.
It's just purely for passion, sir. No limelight, all of that. In India, the number of bikers that follow you when you drive these kind of cars is pretty scary. They come really close.
To take the picture.
Yeah. The best thing to do is take them on a track, drive.
Correct.
Enjoy, have your, complete day at the track, and then...
It's also safer, and you can really unleash the full potential
of the car,
right?
And you get to drive 50 laps.
That's right. Have you done this?
We did it last year, just before the second wave hit us.
Okay.
It was good. It was okay. But again, Chennai, the heat, no?
Do these cars heat up?
Yeah, very much.
Very much. Okay.
We should be there in another 3 minutes.
Fantastic. No, this is absolutely brilliant. Of course, we are stuck behind this bus. So which is you're talking about? You like SUVs, the jungle type?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Because I keep going to the jungle regularly.
So what do you drive?
So I drive the Defender.
Defender, okay, Land Rover.
Yeah, the Land Rover Defender.
So is it the boxy type?
Yeah, the boxy.
That's very old in terms of its lineage, right?
Yeah, that's right. But the ones that are coming now, they've again started the production of the Defenders.
So those were
the military spec ones.
You could go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, exactly. The off-roaders.
So is it like as vintage as that, the one that you have, or is it a new one?
It's a new one, sir. I'll show it to you when we reach.
Okay.
This is Alcantara. That's carbon.
This is carbon?
Yeah, that's all carbon.
Okay. Absolutely quiet on that stretch. I didn't want to disturb it. And I think also for a few seconds.
What I have experienced personally, the passenger, the co-passenger experiences it more than the driver himself. That's a fact.
Because the driver's involved in all that's happening, whereas the co-passenger is sitting there and
No, and apparently you can feel it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gear shifts are really good on this. It's so quick, you hardly get time to react.
That console almost looks like, you know, those video game
Yeah, the
consoles.
video game, yeah.
Those cockpits.
Yes.
I must say you're a very skillful driver, Prithvi. I mean, for the kind of power that this machine has.
I mean, I've been driving from 7, so like I started with those buggies, no? The ATVs.
Okay,
And
okay.
then, you know, that's how... I mean, I like to drive.
Okay.
But again, SUVs give you a different thrill.
Thrill.
Because it's obviously nature. And
Yeah. You know, when I saw this, the vehicle, the car parked in your place, it
Yeah.
seemed very low, and I was wondering how could it ever drive. But I don't think we've scraped even once, perhaps.
no.
You know, and that is quite surprising to me.
It's just about being careful, sir. See, now these kind of speed breakers, you just got to usually go to the corners. you know,
Okay.
just be a bit careful. I mean, I feel it's kind of overhyped the way, you know, they tell that it scrapes and all.
I mean,
It's just the way you handle it.
for all that I heard about it, you know, you'd imagine that it scrapes the entire tarmac and goes,
Yeah.
but not once in this 5 kilometer odd
But
stretch.
there are a lot of cars that, you know, have a very low... I mean, the Ferrari is also quite bad.
Yeah, okay. Oh. The paparazzi for the cars. So who backs up and all that?
Oh, the drivers.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the drivers also get to drive all
Yeah,
this.
the drivers get to drive all this, yes.
Lucky chaps. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No
You know,
problem. It's a
really
pleasure.
pleasure.
Pleasure for me.
Thank you, and happy to learn that you watch the show.
Yeah, both your channel.
Both my channels. Thank you. Oh. Well, never have somebody watch you getting into the car and out of the car, because that will take away all the coolness. Wow. What's happening now?
That is this thing will be running. To cool the
To pull the engine down.
fans, radiator fan.
Exhilarating. Super. My first time in supercars. Yours in this. My first time ever.
It's okay, sir.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.